Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle and this is the Belle Perspective, and today we're going to be reviewing Summer House Martha's Vineyard episode 5, Jamaican Me Crazy. Let's get into it. I've got thoughts, y'all. I've got thoughts. Love this show. But we've got housekeeping items to cover first. Let's get into it. It is a growing channel and I'm climbing. I'm getting there. We almost there, y'all. We are getting there. So I am imploring you to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And if you have, thank you so very much. Go ahead and hit the like button, comment down below. I love when y'all get in the comment section. Oh my gosh, I get so excited and I reply back as soon as possible and have whole conversations. So get in the comment section. Please tell me what you think about the show. Love talking about this stuff. This is what I do for fun with my friends. Even when I'm not on YouTube, I'm always talking about somebody's show or somebody's book or something. I love getting other people's opinions. Please get down in the comments. It means a whole lot to me. Don't forget to like the video, share it. Shout out to Harold C. His information is going to be in my description box. He shares my videos on Twitter. I'm going to have both my Twitter and his Twitter information in the description box. Follow both of us. And I think that is all that I have. I typically shout out all of the newest subscribers. I shouted out Icon by Nature in my last video, the Real Housewives of Atlanta video. Again, shout out to Icon by Nature. If you've recently subscribed and you have not heard your screen name or your username, that means your information is probably private. That's fine, but I still want to shout you out. So please send me your information, your username, screen name, whatever name you want me to shout out at thebellperspective@gmail.com. I would love to have the opportunity to shout you out because we build community over here. That's what we do. Okay. So with all of that being said, everything that I do, everything that you can do with me and community is going to be down in the description box. Let's get into this review. I kicked it old school again, y'all. I kicked it old school again. I don't know what it is about pen to paper. Pen to paper, y'all. It's so, ooh, child. Pen to paper is so effective to me. I just feel like it's so effective. Pick up back where we left off. Silas is. Can we just have a conversation? Like, I'm gonna do play by play. Hit the highlights of what I get. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. I do want to say that Preston called exactly what I was thinking, what we all were thinking. Silas is right. Bria is right. Silas is controlling and Bria is manipulative. They both are calling each other out. I'm like, I know that's right. We love Preston for this. We love Preston for this. Okay, we go up for him. Let's do just gonna hit some highlights real quick, okay? Not because the show is boring, but because I really just need to get this off my chest, okay? Jasmine. Come on, come down. Come have a seat. Let's talk. Sit right here, sis. Jasmine, your obsession with trying to have everybody be in a relationship. Sweetheart, again, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist. Okay. I went to school for sociology. I am a HR business consultant. I cannot say that I completely understand matters of the heart. Okay. Have not studied in one way or the other. However, I do understand human behavior for the most part, right? Okay. And what I think Jasmine is doing, number one, Jordan was right. She is projecting. But I think what Jasmine is trying to do is because she's so uncomfortable with. Sorry. See, why do you do this every time I get on a damn show? I think because Jasmine is so uncomfortable with trying to be in a relationship. She talks about at the last piece of the show that she feels isolated and all of these negative emotions going on within her marriage. I think that Jasmine is trying to overcome her being uncomfortable and making it easier for her to acclimate herself within a marriage by having all of her friends be married as well. Does that make sense? It's like, okay, if I have a baby, my life is different. Things are changing. You all do not have children. It's hard for me to relate to you in the same way that I related to you prior to me having children. So now I want you to have kids so that I don't have to feel uncomfortable anymore with being the only person who has children. Does that make sense? Like that's what Jasmine is doing. I don't care what anybody else say. That is what Jasmine is doing. She is trying to project her life onto other people because she's uncomfortable with the actual difference now. And whether it's good or bad, it is toxic and annoying because all of your friends are saying we're fine, we're okay, I'm enough. Because it's also laced with, oh my God, you're just gonna be single for the rest of your life? Oh my God, girl, don't nobody want to be fooled. First of all, let me tell you something, Jasmine. Again, have a seat, okay? Have a seat right here. Don't nobody, we looking at you and Silas's relationship, sis, and it's not looking good, okay? You making marriage look like poo poo right now, okay? Don't nobody want what you and Silas got, okay? Silas all but has a leash on your ass, okay? All but has an air tag on your ass. Don't nobody got time. You're serving his meals, you cooking breakfast for him, cooking dinner. Every 5 minutes, he asking you where the spoons at, where the forks at, where his shoes at, where his socks at. Girl, you ain't nothing but and quiet as it's kept the West looking, girl. You looking like a mattress, a mule, and a maid. And don't nobody got time for that. We don't want it. We don't want it. Okay, we do not want it. All right. So don't be trying to push all that bush on nobody else. Okay. I'm done with Jasmine for right now. She can get out the office. Go on, Jasmine. Bye. Where else we at? Where else yet? Where we going? Where we going? Again, I'm not trying to do play by play. I have highlights that I want to hit. Oh, y'all hear about Amir real quick? I'm gonna talk about Amir because there wasn't a whole lot going on with him in this episode. But I will say, did y'all hear about the tweets that people found on Amir about how he said that black women scare him? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. It makes a whole lot of sense for some reason, and this is a theory. Fight me in the comments if you want to. I don't care. Get down in the comments. I don't care. Um, But for some reason, biracial people who will have a father that is black and their mother is non-black, for some reason, they always, always, always show up hella anti-black and hella anti-black women. Do you hear? Like, it's always hella anti-black, but it's definitely hella anti-black women. I'm telling you, I have not hardly seen. Now, obviously, there are exceptions to the rule, but I hardly ever see a biracial person who has a non-black mom and a black dad who ain't hella anti-black, and then hella anti-black women. Anyway, so they found tweets. They may have been 10 years ago. I think they were in 2013, but child, I mean, it's not like we don't still see Amir. Mm, I think Amir is anti-black at this point after reading the text and seeing all that. I was talking to my good girlfriend and she was like, he like intentionally made a choice not to immerse himself in blackness. And he's at what, his big age? He's probably like 30 something. So for all this time, you decided that you were going to distance yourself from black people. That was weird. Anyway, Nick is a lapdog he is a weirdo to me. Okay. Nick, the way that he was catering to Bria did y'all find it a little weird? It was just a little weird to me. It was a little weird, right? He Nick, go sit down. Go sit down. Okay, Bria, we really want you to be happy. We don't want you to leave. We really want you to be here because we really love you, Bria. Like, boy, go sit down. What is your problem? Okay. Anyway, and then the way that, okay, they had Truth or Dare later on the episode, and Summer, who's a new girl who we'll talk about, Summer says, Nick, go jump in the pool. We see you dressed to the nines. I dare you go jump in the pool. He was like, uh-uh. This is Ralph Lauren, purple label. We don't do those things. We don't play those games, right? He doing all that. I guess they decide to they dare Summer to go give a lap dance to a guy that she's, interested in or whatever. And instead of picking Alex, because we all know we didn't peep that she liked Alex, she decides to pick Nick. We all knew it was one of those switcheroos, right? I don't want to give you a lap dance because I don't want to show you that I like you that much. That kind of thing. We know. Well played, sis. Well played. Well played. Anyway, so she goes and gives Nick a lap dance. Child, I guess to put the battery in his back. He's charged up, ready to go. Child, as soon as he got that lap dance, you see the sweat from his forehead, baby. He was kicking off his shoes, and he jumped right in that pool. I said, "Oh, okay, Nick. Use a lap dog. You're a lap dog. We're okay." Bria. Bria. She annoys my soul, but quiet as it's kept. She really is manipulative still, and the fact that she brought all those watches. I take a watch now. I'm not. I ain't. My mama ain't raised no fool. Okay, my mama ain't raised no fool. However, it was still manipulation. Even those gifts. I'm just being honest, y'all. I feel like that was manipulation. Y'all get down in the comments and tell me what y'all think. I feel like it was still manipulation. I'm not gonna lie. Bria says Simon is coming, and if they can't get with the program, it's going to be a war. Said Bria, you could just go home. That's what you could do. You could just go home, okay? We ready. We're ready for you to go home. Bria was like, just don't understand why I can't bring my man. You and Silas, you and Jasmine get to bang all night, and I can't. My dog. I was like, girl, so the only reason why you want Simon to come is so that you can have sex. Like, girl, you ain't bring your rose or nothing, girl. You tripping? What? Girl, that's dumb. That's I don't that your logic was not your argument would not have held up in court. Quiet as it's kept. Okay, that was dumb. That was a dumb argument. Quiet as it's kept, child. Bria hit the money. I see why she was going up for Simon, right? Simon got coin, and she trying to hold on to that coin. And I mean, Jasmine said she was looking for a dollar, so and it looked like Simon got at least a dollar. So go ahead, girl. You done hit the jackpot. Hit the jackpot. Jason. So I like Jason. His personality is fun. I He talks about having a 3-month old child, Sky or Rain, I think, or something like that. He says that he's approaching the dating scene very cautiously because he has a child and he has responsibilities that he needs to take care of. And I immediately thought him and Mariah probably would have hit it off very well because they share the same responsibility and the same lifestyle and that maturity level that they have to have. But why can't him and Mariah get together or possibly form a friendship? Mariah got voted off the show, and we hate you for it, Jasmine. And Bria. We hate both of y'all for it. Yep. So thought that would have been nice. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. There were a couple times throughout the episode where I was looking at Jason like, you show the reason why you and your girlfriend didn't work out because it just didn't work out, or is it because you like other things? I'm sorry, y'all. I don't like categorizing folks. I don't like trying to put people in one box. I don't like doing it. But there were several things that was just like at the end when he got the watch, he was like, "Oh, I knew Silas was a good man." I'm like, "Oh, a good man, Savannah." Okay. It was just giving very much. I don't know. I'm questioning a little bit. And quiet as it's kept, Milo is too, because later on in the episode, Milo was humping his arm, and Milo is a boy. And I was just like, is Milo picking up on what I'm picking up as well? Catch that. Again, nothing wrong. Shout out to Happy Pride for all of my folks. Happy Pride. I don't want to call myself an ally. I would rather be pointed an ally from someone in the community, but I definitely ride for my rainbow folks. Okay, I really do. Shout out to them. Happy Pride Month. which I have a video that I want to talk about dedicated to my folks, my LGBTQ plus folks, and that's coming out pretty soon. I'm just thinking about how I'm gonna approach it because I get very emotional when I talk about those kinds of things, and I'm gonna probably cry because I'm thinking about it now. But shout out to my folks in the community. And happy Pride Month. Celibacy brunch. So Jordan has claimed a year of her time for celibacy. She has not given anybody a coochie coin in a year, and I'm here for that. Go ahead, girl. I had to. We feel like not all women, but a lot of us women do that. We get into a relationship, and the reason why she is doing it is because we got into a relationship that was hella toxic. It was so bad, and then we're like finally unraveling from it, and we're like, wait a minute, I can't give my coin. I can't give my coochie coin away to just everybody at this point. I need to shut down, figure out what's going on the inside, okay, and then recalibrate, and then possibly get back out there. So they're going to brunch. It's the girls and the girls, and so I love when Preston joins the group because I feel like he has a reasonable voice. He has the voice of reason, and he talks some sense into a lot of the women because they be tripping. There is a little bit of a little bit of tension because Bria and Jasmine obviously had that argument that they had about Simon the night before, but they're giving the floor to Jordan to talk about why she chose celibacy for a year and then what her next steps are in the coming future. While we're having that conversation, again, Jordan reveals her previous toxic relationship and what caused her to shut down. But Coach Summer is talking about how she also was in a toxic relationship. She gets emotional, and I'm like, oh, there's some things that she still need to work out. She was in a relationship with a guy. He has a lot of issues, and she was losing herself. And so she understands where Jordan is coming from. It makes sense. So they kind of have like a kumbaya a little bit, and the girls are able to share, and it's good. It's good. It's a Jamaican night. So Summer is Jamaican. Her father is white. Her mom is Jamaican. And as I'm talking about this, I immediately thought of something. I remember when I said in the last video that I feel like the men are colorists. I really feel like these men are colorists. All these women, nothing wrong with them. Absolutely beautiful women. Nothing wrong with being biracial or racially ambiguous or whatever you would like to call it. These men are, Nick is colorist. I can feel it. I can see it. Alex is colorist. I can tell. Like these men, y'all, they colorists. And that's just that on it. Anyway, I just felt like I should share. Okay, so Jamaican night. Her mother is Jamaican. Her father is white. She didn't know her dad. She grew up with her mom. She knows nothing but Jamaican culture. She doesn't cook Jamaican food. I'm like, girl, how you grew up in Jamaican culture? You don't know how to cook nothing. Okay. She hires a personal chef. Personal chef is Jamaican. He makes rum punch. He makes curry shrimp. Baby, that food looks so good. That food top tier. I have not seen any food on any of these tables that didn't look good. Okay. They play Truth or Dare. I already told you that as soon as Nick got that lap dance during Truth or Dare, he all of a sudden gets a battery in his back and jumps in the pool. Amir does a strip tease. I was Summer's face. Ew, Amir. He looks trash in bed. He looks trash. Jasmine got all excited, and it was in that moment I was like, "Yeah, Jasmine want a little orgy. She want a little orgy. She want a little orgy." That she was like, "Yeah, that's what I'm talking about." I'm like, "Girl, ew, 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 ew." Summer gets dared to kiss Alex. I don't like the way Alex said that. Yeah, you can come kiss me. You can give me a kiss. I was like, "Ew." That was so yikes. Anyway, yeah, maybe it was conceit. That was kind of I didn't like it. So Summer gives him a little peck on the cheek, and what's happened in that moment that made me think of something? Oh, they start talking about Jasmine and Silas in the bed. Now here we go. Jasmine and Silas, come up, come on, have a seat in my office. We need to have a come to Jesus moment. Let's have a conversation again. All the guys, they're daring Jasmine or somebody, I don't know, to reenact Jasmine's moaning in the bed. And they were like, And Jasmine starts doing it. I'm like, okay, so it's on cue. You can do that on cue. Jasmine faking it. I don't care what nobody says. Jasmine is faking it. She is faking. This is her bread and butter. She knows that if he doesn't make noise, if she doesn't make noise, he not gonna like it, and this is all for him. I guarantee you. And later on, when they have an argument in bed, I was like, "Yep, I knew exactly. Yep, you gotta make noise for him. He gotta feel like he's the macho man that he putting it down." Anywho, so they're all mocking Jasmine, right? And Silas is in his feelings. I don't like anybody. I don't like anybody to hear my wife moan. Did y'all see his face? Okay, we moving on. We moving on. We moving on. We moving on. That night, they trying to get it in again. Silas is like, "You got to be quiet. You got to be quiet." And so I guess Jasmine's like, fake ass, fake, fake. He was like, he started getting mad. Oh my God, sex, quiet sex. I can't do this. This is you not making any noise at all. Do this. Instant turn off. I was like, right. She's performing for you. She has to perform, or you're not gonna like it. Wow, Jasmine Silas, way to make marriage look real cool. Um, Jasmine was like, "Are you delusional? Are you delusional?" Like, and I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, "Boy, what's wrong with you? Are you getting it? Do you want it or not? Do you want some coochie oing or not? Do you want it or not?" Everybody know that you be in there sound like a dog, a hit dog. Anyway, we're moving on. The dinner and Simon is flexing. It looks good. First of all, I'm not to y'all. Bria, she can dress. She be dressing. These girls be dressing. They be dressing. Okay. Her dress was so pretty. I love the feathers. It was really cute. It gets to the restaurant. It's really nice. I think he was driving like a Maserati or something like that, or a Lambo. I don't know, child. I'm not a car person. I don't know, but it was a really expensive car. It gets to the restaurant. It's really nice. It's decked out. They hand out watches to everyone. Jasmine and Silas get their wedding gifts and this Versace, his and hers watches. Very nice. I know Jasmine and Silas were looking and feeling crunchy in that moment. I'm like, but I would have still had 10 toes down. Bria, you're not finna get me. Thank you for this gift, but so anyway, now at this point, since Simon and bought them all these expensive behind gifts, I guess he can stay as long as he want to. Again, still manipulation. I still need y'all to know that it's still manipulation. It is, but you're getting something out of the manipulation at this point if you find value in that watch. Jasmine says, not Jasmine, Silas, him and his traditional ass. So where do you see your relationship with Bria? Where you see her? How do she fit in your plan? Y'all know I don't like Silas. I'm not here for him at all. Simon says, want to have her in my life, and blah blah blah, da 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 da, bloppity bloppity blue. Do y'all really feel like Simon is for real? Just don't know. Anyway, again, I do know Jasmine and Silas felt crunchy. I'm sure they did in that moment. So Silas talks about after Simon talks about his partnership and all the things that he wants to do with Bria, bloppity bloppity blue, whatever. Silas then says there's nothing like partnership. You find strength in partnership. Of course, you find strength in the marriage that you have because you really have a maid, a mule, and a mattress. That's what you have. You don't have a partner, Silas. You're able to control her. You're able to she's performing for you, doing exactly what you want her to do. Like you're getting all the benefits, Silas. She not getting nothing in this deal. Jasmine says, I just feel very isolated and I understand you, Silas, are enjoying marriage, but me, I'm isolated and it's very hard. She starts crying. Everybody's looking like, oh my God, what's going on? And Silas is looking at her like, bitch, I know you. Yeah, I know you're not going to embarrass me. Did y'all see his face? He was looking at her like, bitch, I know you're not embarrassing me in front of all these people. I said, there you go, Silas. There you go. There you go. You weren't looking concerned. He didn't look like, oh my God, why are you crying? What's going on, babe? Are you okay? Like, he didn't look nothing like that. He was gonna like, bitch, I know you not. That's how he looking. So, okay. Yeah, Jasmine. What about that coupling? How about who should Jordan get with again? And she keep pushing Amir. Don't nobody want Amir. Amir don't even like black women. Okay, he just like Jordan because she doesn't have Negroid features. Not like that. She has more Eurocentric features. Like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. That was Summer House, y'all. I did not do play by play, but I just gave all of my highlights. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I love this show. It is something to talk about for sure. And my good girlfriend, Ashley, that I was talking to, she's like, oh my God, I just binge watched the show and I love it. So I'm texting her about it. We just going back and forth. It's a good show. It's a good show. Y'all get down in the comments. I try not to make this video too long, but when you have a lot to say about something, can't help it. Anyway, get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about my content with the show. Anything. Get down in the comments. Let me know. I appreciate your feedback. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.